Good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick here at StockMarketMentor.com, and it's Tuesday, April 5th. That's 4 days after April Fool's Day. I want to look at Tesla here. If you remember, last night I was looking at this stock. It had gone up a couple days in a row. Big count, big expectations for the Model 3, Musk and the Tesla team, as opposed to the Teflon team, beat those numbers, and so the stock's been going up. But it was closing, I mentioned this last night, it was closing lower than the open. So it indicates, it's nice to see these uptrends here, and you got to be bullish on this, but it did indicate, some selling into strength. And that's always something that you have to keep in mind. But then after hours, I think the stock was down about 240, something like that, when I recorded this video last night. And I noted, you're kind of looking for the end of this trend to come. The numbers are good. It's all good in the hood, but the stock is trading lower like this. Now then it trades lower after hours. And I think the reason was that their first quarter sales, they reported them, and they were less than anticipated. So the stock traded down. And so you look at this and say, maybe it's time to take profits. Okay, that was the analysis. That's the lesson of yesterday. Now let's look at today, because this is important for chart reading. It's really important. This was a big day today. The stock gapped down right about where it was in after hours, right? So it gaps down, and then let's look at the intraday action. We'll just go to a 5-minute chart. It traded up all day long. So it hit the low during the first 5 minutes of trading. Probably if I zoom into a 1-minute chart, which guess what I'm going to do? Yeah, it would be like during the first minute of trading. So this was a big dump, huge dump, and then the stock reverses. This indicates that basically the end is not at hand. Seriously, because when you see this kind of bullish engulfing pattern within an uptrend on a high profile stock that has released numbers, some of them astoundingly good, but then one of them not so good, and that caused the sell-off. When you see that stock reverse and continue higher, this is a stock that has buyers, aggressive buyers. And yes, I get this, declining volume, which is another kind of yellow flag, so to speak, not a red flag, just like yellow means wait, but you don't want to be too late. So here the stock is moving higher. I think it's a stock that you can buy right now. I think you could buy this stock and probably make about another 15 or 20 bucks in the next few weeks. At least that's the way I see it. As always, keep your stops in place. Here, your stop would be about a 7% stop just below 240. Okay, members, over to the strategy session.